All right, guys, time to get yet another man's opinion on this woman's perfume. Again, this is a Middle Eastern fragrance from House Lattafa. This is Yara, but this is Yara Tous, T-O-U-S. Assuming they're going for something French, but it doesn't matter. The main thing about this is the price point's right. This is now showing up in Burlington. It's been showing up since really like January, maybe as late early as November of 2024, and it is part of the Yara series from Lattafa. It's been going on for a while. The original Pink I reviewed earlier. This one is meant to be a fruity take on the original Pink. So you still have that dry down, that's kind of powdery, musky, a little bit of floral, but what you end up with as time goes on, and in the opening in particular, is a lot of tropical fruit, and I mean a bunch. So like it's got the three main tropical fruit accords that you start off with are mango, which is probably the most prominent note that you get in the beginning, followed by coconut, and then passion fruit, which is kind of that like really syrupy kind of smell to it. So this is super sweet. It's not cloying. It's not going to make you feel sick to your stomach. In my personal opinion, it's not a headache-inducing kind of sweetness. It is just a genuine fruity kind of syrupy sweetness. Like popping open a can of canned fruit and that kind of initial effervescence, that smell you get from it. It's like that in the opening. So overall, very pleasant. It could be a little bit too much if you overspray. So like 2 sprays is going to kind of do you here. And on top of that, I'll point out it lasts a very long time. Like you're going to get 10 hours on clothes at least, and probably 6 to 8 on your skin. It does go on for a little while. Now the dry down is vanilla musk and cashmere. So you're going to get that nice kind of a powdery dry down, very vanilla-y, but it's always going to kind of keep that same the mango in particular lasts for a long time. So you're going to always have everything that in the dry down is there, but with like a hint of mango. So it never really goes away. Now, in my personal opinion, that makes this a pretty safe blind buy for anybody who likes tropical or fruit smells in their perfume. So if you're a lady who likes that kind of stuff, it's real safe for you. If you're someone who thinks that fruit smells are cloying or they always kind of make you get a headache, maybe avoid this one. But that's going to be the small minority. Most women's perfumes these days are heavily focused on sugar, sweetness, and kind of that kind of stuff, along with maybe some florals. But this is definitely on the sweeter side when it comes to women's perfumes just generally. And again, it's more about fruit accords than anything else, and it does a good job with it. I would not say it smells overly synthetic. It doesn't smell like laundry detergent or something like that. It smells basically, like I said, like you popping open a can of fruit, or cracking up a can or with like a can opener, and there's fruit inside, so you get that just big waft, just intense, kind of hits you in the face fruit smell in a good way. It's a good overall positive smell, but that's what you kind of get with it. Now, the projection on this is pretty strong. You're going to fill a room. If you overspray, they're going to know it. So just be careful with that. It does project pretty well, leaves a good wake behind it. So if you're walking near somebody and you wear this perfume, they'll smell it on you. It's not like an intimate setting. It's not like they got to be practically hugging you before you smell this stuff. They're going to know you're wearing it. They're going to smell the fruity accords to it, followed by the vanilla on the dry down. And again, the mango is going to be the most forward presenting accord and note in this overall. So if you like mangoes, this is it for you. If you like tropical smells generally, you're good to go. If you like fruit smells generally, you're good to go. Again, the only people who I would say to avoid this are those who just don't like sweet fruit smells in their perfumes, which I think these days, unless you're like over the age of 60, is kind of the minority. So yeah, there's Yara. It's Tous. It's from Lattafa. They do a great job with it, and again, the best part about this, in my opinion, is it doesn't take much to last a long time. 2 sprays is going to get you through your workday, in most cases, unless you're like doing a lot of heavy sweating. Maybe you're like in a very hot climate or something like that. But overall, very high quality, good perfume for $30. In this case, I got it from Burlington Coat Factory. So yeah, a good deal there.